Welcome back. If you saw my old video, you know that I just got this thing running again by cleaning the carburetor. In this video, I'll be swapping out the carburetor I just cleaned for a new carburetor I found on Amazon while I was looking for a replacement throttle cable. I will also be installing a new Segsy custom gas tank. I like this new carburetor because the throttle cable is directly connected to the throttle slide. So it removes a lot of the moving parts that came with the governor arm situation that I had set up, and it just is a direct feed from my foot to the throttle. So it just seemed like a better system overall with fewer moving parts, and it was cheap. So I just went for it. I think it was like 40 bucks, 50 bucks. I had to move the mount for the cable. The new cable had a bit more slack, so I just had to move the mount back a little bit. Next, I removed the old carburetor and the threaded studs holding it in place. And the new carburetor came with all the bolts I needed to mount it right on the Predator 212, which was nice. I oiled up the filter and I jammed it on there, nice and tight. The Kart started up first try without any tuning. I think it's gonna need a little bit of tuning because when I get on the throttle, there's like a little bit of lag. It feels like it bogs down right off throttle, but that could also be the CVT transmission, the little belt thing spinning up and adding load to the motor as it revs up. So I don't know, I'll kind of play with that. But the nice thing is that the carburetor I got from Amazon came with a whole set of jets. So it'll be really easy for me to just swap them out and figure out which one works the best. So, big carburetor guy. The next thing was to ride the thing. I really wanted to do that, so I rigged up the old JBGC, you know, juice bottle gas tank. No big deal, it's pretty cool. Got it on there with a gear tie. Next step was to take it for a ride. Of course, when you're riding a go-kart, you definitely got to put your Crocs in sport mode. Basically, right after I took it out, I heard a loud clicking noise, which ended up just being the leftover parts of the governor that I didn't take out of the motor were just swinging around in the motor and hitting a bunch of moving stuff, so I just clamped that so it would stay still. It seemed to be running great with the new carburetor, but I still didn't have any brakes, and I was not trying to pass myself away, so I was kind of taking it easy. But eventually the gear tie that was holding the JBGC on gave out, so I ended up getting gas all over my back and all over my yard. I made some quick adjustments just by shoving some shop towels in there. Shop towels come in handy for so many things. One of them is a gas cap, so got the shop towel gas cap going. See here, my other Croc was not in sport mode, so I kind of had to keep my foot up in the air so it would stay on. Always put your Crocs in sport mode. The new carb seemed to be performing well. I got some tuning left to do on it, but stick around if you want to see me put brakes on it and we can really kind of rip around the yard. And there's a couple places I want to take it. Really though, you should be subscribing for the 48 horsepower YZ250 motor that we're going to put on this, because that's going to be where the fun begins. So hit that subscribe button, leave some comments if you think you could have done it better. I want to hear it. You can tell me. Okay, bye.